Screen is visible?
Yes.
Okay. So now next VHDL design that we are going to discuss is a comparator. Okay. Now what do you mean by comparator? What do you mean by comparator? So basically comparator means which compares the two different inputs, right? Which compares the two different inputs, A0, A1, B0, B1. Okay, which compares the two different input. Now what you can do now, if there are two inputs, in how many ways you can compare? If there are two inputs, in how many ways that you can compare? So whether the one input may be greater than other one, this is the first case. The one input may be less than other, this is the second case. And third case is what? Both may be equal. म्हणजे लेस दॅन, ग्रेटर दॅन आणि इक्वल टू, ह्या तीन शिवाय काय कंडिशन असणार आहेत का कंपॅरिझन मध्ये? राईट, लेस दॅन, ग्रेटर दॅन आणि इक्वल टू, ह्याच्यापेक्षा काही तीन कंडिशन असणार आहेत का? It is not possible. Only these three conditions will be there. Now, suppose you have two inputs and each input of 2 bit, A0, A1, B0, B1. म्हणजे दोन इनपुट आहेत A आणि B, आणि ते पण प्रत्येकी 2 बिटचे इनपुट आहेत. Now, suppose if you have in all 4 bits, so there will be a 16 conditions. So these are the 16 conditions. Okay. Now, depending upon the weight of bit, the output bit will get set. म्हणजे काय, तर इनपुट नुसार कुठलं आउटपुट येणार ते आउटपुट बिट सेट होणार आहे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, हिअर इन दिस केस all is 0. That means what? A and B are equal. A and B are equal. So the A is equal to B. This output will get set to 1. Next, in this case, the B is greater than A. So here B is greater than A. This first bit will get set to 1. Rest will be 0. This is the logic. Now, how we can implement this? Now, how you can implement this? So this is the block diagram of comparator. How you can implement this with the help of VHDL? So this is the VHDL code for the comparator. Okay. Now, all of you know, this is the library part, right? Now, you may surprise, this library is common to you, standard logic underscore 1164.all. Now, why this extra packages we are using? बरोबर आहे, हे एक्स्ट्रा पॅकेज आपण काय यूज करतोय? अरिथ. बरोबर आहे, आपण ऑपरेशन कुठलं करतोय? कंपॅरिझनचं ऑपरेशन करतोय, त्यामुळे आपल्याला ही अरिथ पॅकेज लागणार. लायब्ररी ही IEEEच आहे, त्याच्यातलं पॅकेज कुठलं वापरतोय? स्टँडर्ड अंडरस्कोर लॉजिक अंडरस्कोर अरिथ, राईट? ह्या पॅकेज मध्ये ते कंपॅरिझनचे ऑपरेटर्स असतात. And without this package, we are not able to use that comparison operators, less than, greater than, equal to. That's why we have included this package also. Now, next is why we have included unsigned, because your input may be a unsigned logic also. असू शकतं का नाही? Your input may be a unsigned logic also. That's why along with our this standard logic 1164, we have included this true extra packages also, because it is required for our VHDL code or our application of comparator, that is standard underscore logic underscore arith and standard underscore logic underscore unsigned. हे दोन एक्स्ट्रा पॅकेज आपल्याला इथे इन्क्लूड करावे लागणार कंपॅरेटर साठी, राईट? सो दिस इज द लायब्ररी पार्ट. नाव नेक्स्ट एनटीटी. बरोबर आहे, लायब्ररी नंतर काय असतं? एनटीटी पार्ट. व्हॉट इज एनटीटी? एनटीटी कंपॅरेटर इज पोर्ट ए बी. दिस इज द इनपुट आणि ह्याचं डेटा टाइप काय आहे? स्टँडर्ड अंडरस्कोर लॉजिक. स्टँडर्ड अंडरस्कोर लॉजिक अँड मोड इज इनपुट. and GR is for greater, LS is for less and EQ is for equal. हे नावं मी दिलेली आहेत, तुम्ही तुमच्या वेनी पण चूज करू शकता. Right? This is this entity name I have chosen. You can use different name also. No problem. Okay. Next, end comparator. This is the end of architecture. म्हणजे हा झाला library part, हा झाला entity part. Entity नंतर काय असतं? Architecture. So this is the architecture part. Architecture behavioral of comparator is begin. After begin, as we are using the behavioral style of modeling, so process is the basic block of this behavioral style of modeling. Remember this statement. Process statement is the basic building block of behavioral style of modeling. So we have used process A and B. Why A and B? Because we have to process on an input. Output is going to produce depending upon your input. So in process, normally we are always including the input, right? So process A and B. Then after begins. Now here we are using if else condition. Now if A is greater than B, म्हणजे A हा B पेक्षा जास्त असेल तर then काय होणार आहे? Greater bit should set to 1, else greater bit should set to 0. म्हणजे जर का A हा B पेक्षा greater असेल तर greater bit हे 1 ला सेट होईल, नसेल तर 0 ला भेटू. If this condition is false, if A is less than B, then it is greater bit will set to 0, right? Greater bill will set to 0. And if ह्या if loop इथं आपण complete करा. And if next if loop, if now next condition A is less than B, this is the second condition. A is less than B. In that case, what happens? Less will set to 1, else less will set to 0. This is the second condition. And if, now this is the end of second if loop. Now for A is equal to B, there is a third if loop we have used. If A is equal to B, then आता जर का A आणि B हे इक्वल असतील तर काय होईल त्या केसमध्ये? EQ will set to 1, else EQ will set to 0, and this is the end of third if else loop, right? That means we have used 3 if else loop. This is the first one. If A is greater than B, else greater will set to 0, and if. This is the first if loop. If A is less than B, then ls will get set to 1, else ls will get set to 0. This is the second if else loop, and this is the third if else loop. Very simple logic. End process, because we have started the process, so we have to end the process, and we have to end the architecture also. So end behavioral, that means this is the end of process and this is the end of architecture, right? So this is very simple code of comparator. Now anyone can tell me, if in this diagram we have used the 2-bit inputs, that means A is of 2-bit, likewise here, and B is of also 2-bit. Now what modifications that I should or what modification in the code that I should go for? Okay, कोणी सांगेल का? I will give you hint. Only there will be modification in this line. Rest of the code will be same. जर का A हे 2 बिटचं आहे आणि B पण 2 बिटचं आहे, इथं मी किती बिटचं घेतलंय? स्टँडर्ड लॉजिक आहे नुसतं. म्हणजे हे किती बिट इनपुट आहे? 1 बिट, सिंगल बिट इनपुट आहे. मला जर का हे A आणि B हे 2 बिट इनपुट घ्यायचंय, म्हणजे A 2 बिटचं, B 2 बिटचं, तर मी इथं काय चेंज केला पाहिजे? Can anyone? Can anyone? In this A and B, if I want to use 2-bit, A is of 2-bit, B also is of 2-bit. Now what changes I should do in this VHDL code? I will give you a hint. There will be change in only this line, this command, this statement. Rest of the code will be as it is. Can anyone? More than 1 bit असेल तर आपण कुठला डेटा टाइप यूज करतो?
स्टँडर्ड लॉजिक वेक्टर.
व्हेरी राईट. इथं मला फक्त काय लिहावं लागेल? इनपुटच्या नंतर स्टँडर्ड अंडरस्कोर लॉजिक अंडरस्कोर व्हेक्टर आणि 2 बिट आहे म्हणजे किती डाऊन टू 0?
1 down 0.
Very right. That's it. Only this much change and your code will get execute for 2-bit comparator. हाच 4-bit comparator असेल तर इथं किती लिहिणार मी? 3 down to 0. हा 8-bit comparator असेल तर मी काय चेंज करणार? 7 down to 0. That's it. बाकी एक लाईन सुद्धा कोडची बदलणार नाही. Only there will change in this line. That's it. ग्रेटर लेस हे आउटपुट तर एकाच बिटचं राहणार आहे कारण the comparator result will change and which one is greater than which one. A B पेक्षा greater आहे का B पेक्षा greater आहे, so output will get in only 1 bit, right? But input may have more than 1 bit. So the change that we should make is instead of only using standard underscore logic, you should use standard underscore logic underscore vector in bracket 1 down to 0. That indicates this A and B are the 2-bit inputs. If it is a 3 down to 0, it is a 4-bit input. That means A is of 4-bit, B is of also 4-bit. If it is a 7 down to 0, A is of also 8-bit, B is of also 8-bit. म्हणजे A पण 8 बिट्स आहे, B पण 8 बिट्स आहे. हे तुम्ही असं पण लिहू शकता किंवा सेपरेट पण लिहू शकता. डझंट मॅटर. Clear with this comparator? So this is all about comparator. This is the Verilog code for comparator. This part we will discuss later. Next, multiplexer. Right now we will discuss about the multiplexer. Now this is very simple. What do you mean by multiplexer? Many to 1, right? Many to 1. You have a many inputs, n number of inputs, and you will get only one output. That means many to 1 converter is a multiplexer, right? That n may be 4-bit, 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, but you will get one output at a time. Many to 1. That is the multiplexer. Now, this is a very simple truth table of multiplexer. Depending upon the select line, right? Depending upon the select line. And how you will decide this select line? Depending upon your number of inputs. If you have 2 inputs, so 2 raised to n, n will be number of inputs. So 2 raised to 2 will be 4. That means what? There will be 4 different 4 inputs and n will be the number of select lines. So 2 raised to n is equal to 4. So we have a 4 input, n is the select line. So 2 raised to how many is equal to 4? 2 raised to 2 is equal to 4. That means 2 select lines you should use. If you have a 8 inputs, if you have a 8 inputs, so 2 raised to how much is equal to 8? 2 raised to 3 is equal to 8. That means you have a 3 select lines. So depending upon your input, you can choose the number of select pins. So as we here, there is only 4 inputs, so we will use only 2 select lines and only 4 conditions will be there, S0, S1. So if first 0, 0, that means S0 is 0, S1 is 0, the first input will transfer to the output, that means D0. If it's a 0, 1, that means S0 is equal to 1 and S1 is equal to 0, the second input, that means D1 will get reflected at the output. If the third condition 1, 0, that means S0 is equal to 0, S1 is equal to 1, then the third input D2 will get transferred to the output. And for the last condition 1, 1, right, S0 is equal to 1, S1 is equal to 1, the output, fourth output, that means D3, fourth input, D3 input will get reflected to the output. Okay. Now we will discuss the VHDL code for this multiplexer. Same thing. Here library part, this is the entity part. Okay, mux4, you can use any name. You can write multiplexer 4, or you can use multiplexer 4 as to 1, no problem, it's up to you. So select स्टँडर्ड लॉजिक वेक्टर ही सेम, हे जे इथं लिहिलं ते वरच्या कोड मध्ये सुद्धा तेवढं, नुसतं स्टँडर्ड लॉजिकच्या ऐवजी मी स्टँडर्ड लॉजिक अंडरस्कोर वेक्टर लिहिलं की ते झालं मोर दॅन वन बिट इनपुट. एवढाच चेंज वर पण कंपॅरेटरच्या कोड मध्ये केलात की यू विल गेट n bit comparator, n up to you. Okay, select 2-bit. So I have used this data type standard logic vector 1 down to 0. That means it's a 2-bit input. A standard underscore logic 3 down to 0. That means it's a 4-bit input. And Y is a only one output. So I have used only standard logic. Now, architecture behavioral of MUX4 is begin. Now here I have used the when else statement. I have used the when else statement. So Y will get A0 when select will be 0 0. म्हणजे जेव्हा सिलेक्ट हे 0 0 कंडिशनला असेल तेव्हा Y म्हणजे हे आउटपुट हे फर्स्ट इनपुट या आउटपुटला ट्रान्सफर होईल. दिस इज द फर्स्ट कंडिशन. एल्स इफ नॉट देन it will get A1 when select is equal to 0 1. When select is equal to 0 1 म्हणजे जेव्हा सिलेक्ट पिन 0 1 असेल तेव्हा A1 हे इनपुट आउटपुटला ट्रान्सफर होईल. थर्ड कंडिशन, when select is a 1 0, when select is a 1 0, then A2, this is the third input, will get transferred to the output Y. And last condition, A3, when select is equal to 1 1, when select is equal to 1 1, then A3, the fourth input, will get transferred to the output Y. Else A0. else A0 म्हणजे जर काही ह्यातली कुठलीच कंडिशन नसेल तर बाय डिफॉल्ट ते फर्स्ट इनपुटच आउटपुटला ट्रान्सफर करेल. दिस इज द डिफॉल्ट कंडिशन. एंड ऑफ बिहेवियर. व्हेरी सिंपल कोड, व्हेरी सिंपल कोड. किती लाईनचा कोड आहे मल्टिप्लेक्सर साठी? ओनली 4 लाईन्स. इफ इट इज अ 8:1 मल्टिप्लेक्सर, सच 8 कंडिशन्स यू हॅव टू राईट. काय होणार चेंज फक्त त्या केसमध्ये? व्हेन सिलेक्ट इज इक्वल टू 0 0 0 A0, when select is equal to 0 0 1 A1, हे सगळं सेम राहणार, फक्त या सिलेक्टच्या कंडिशन्स बदलतील. 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 लाईकवाईज. फक्त या सिलेक्टच्या कंडिशन बदलणार, बाकी सगळा कोड ऍज इट इज. आणि इथे पण आउटपुट सिलेक्ट लाईन आणि इनपुट चेंज होणार रिस्पेक्टिव्ह. तुम्ही जेवढे नंबर ऑफ इनपुट सिलेक्ट केलेले आहेत त्यापेक्षा इथे चेंज होणार आणि इथे चेंज होणार. रेस्ट ऑफ द कोड विल बी सेम for n bit multiplexer, right? So this is also very simple design of multiplexer. This is the Verilog code. This we will discuss into the next unit. Okay, now design of flip-flops. Design of flip-flops. So this part we will discuss into the next lecture. Okay, for today we will stop here. Now we have completed with the combinational logic designs. Now we will start with the sequential logic designs. Means what? Where we require a memory element, and flip-flops, D flip-flop is nothing but a memory, a storage data flip-flop, right? Which can store data and which can transfer data also. So this part we will discuss in the next lecture, flip-flop. If you have any doubt, query, you can ask me right now.